And welcome to Racing, Pacing, Chasing, Season 2, Episode 25. I'm Aaron Bain, joined by Rocky Butterworth. Welcome, mate.
How are you, mate?
Bit of fun tonight, eh?
Have a look at you.
All dressed up tonight. Where are we tonight, Rock?
Diffusion Agencies.
#1 sponsor, Platinum Program partner. We come into their boardroom and there was a set of the colours hanging up on the wall. I thought, I've got to put them on. You know why?
Why is that, mate?
Last worn by Luke Watson at Wayville, these colours.
Oh, 4-1 in the run, West
Star Sam. Thought, what better way, just get the boys up and about with the colours that just spun around the Wayville circuit aboard West Star Sam. They'll like it. Keep the sponsor happy. Make myself look like a bit of a clown. People will like it.
I know. The only thing he's probably let me down tonight, Billy, is in the green room he's got biscuits and coffee and tea and fridge and wanted to bring us in pizzas. Nothing like I provide, is it really?
I like Billy. I don't really like you, but yeah. I actually like the compliment you give me. You thought it was Darryl Douglas back then.
I did.
Yeah, back in the form.
Looking for the big A.
Yeah. Bigger ADA. Air Diffusion Agencies, and they are a great supporter along with the Gall and Kapunda Harness Racing Club. So I'll be doing the full show tonight in these, and
yep.
Just might get the urge back to come back in the bike.
Good. See you at the trials on Sunday.
Is that all?
Yep.
Now, Rock.
Yes, mate.
Let's get straight into it. Rocky's rumour file.
Yes.
I'm canning it.
No, you're not.
No, I'm canning it.
I've got a ripper.
No, I can't. I'm on here, right? And there was an...
I was told...
No, just listen. I
was told that 3...
No, you can't say it. Because I don't want to get you or me in any more trouble. Tonight is going to be a positive show.
What are you talking about?
There's a story in the Advertiser today by George Fiacci. Harness Racing SA threatens disciplinary action over industry criticism on social media. We're on social media. I cannot have you putting any rumours out there in the general public and putting us in trouble anymore. Not what we had before.
My rumours always come truth.
We'll change next week's show for you to rumour or humour. But I'm not letting you go this week.
Well, that's okay. But
I've read the notes.
This is going to be old news next week, mate. And it is so good.
No, let me just read it again.
No.
Let me just read it again.
Come on, move on with the show. Don't worry about it.
It's nothing to do with Harness Racing SA. It's the South Australian Harness Racing.
Move on, mate.
Righto.
We'll do it next week.
Rumour or humour next week.
And if it comes out in the next 7 days, you're toast.
Okay. Let's get straight into it. News, brews and barbecue.
Righto.
Time for news, brews and barbecues, and we kick off the news with, I'm just getting ready. I'm in the blue and white too. Lochinvar Arts Corner, it's all about the blue and white tonight.
It is.
Ride high, Lochinvar Art. The date has been marked in the calendar, August 15, the mile around Shepparton.
It's going to be a hell of a race, but there's a few witches' hats, and it's not a match race. There's a few witches' hats for them to get around.
Please.
So
if the others finish in the same straight, they'll be.
That's what I mean, mate. But the start of the race, can't wait for the race, obviously. But Lochinvar Art's got to start outside Ride High. So what happens now? What happens next?
I'll burn you off at the start, man. I'm just kidding.
So it goes to the front, doesn't it?
Who?
Ride High.
Yeah, it has to, yeah.
Goes and sits outside him, do you think?
Yeah.
Has to? Over the mile? Good luck. But
Ride
fantastic.
High 149.
Plugs in.
What about the back straight quarter? 26.
26.
And she just slapped it up with the rain.
Yeah.
He is the Winks of harness racing, Ride High.
Oh, no doubt. And I'd read a small story today that Clayton Tonkin interviewed on Victorian radio. He said, I don't want to sound cocky or anything, but he thinks there's so much improvement to come out of this horse, that they've lost so much time with the injuries and time off it had. And he said, this time we're really going for it. It's hammer down. We're going for every event that we possibly can. And there's more improvement in the horse.
This is the best thing that's happened to harness racing for many years.
Absolutely fantastic. Outstanding.
Blacks of Fake Safari Clash would probably be the last one that really sticks out to me.
Yep.
And this won't just be August 15, these two. This will be beyond. But then you look at and you see it all over Twitter, the likes of the horses to come over.
Yep.
From New Zealand.
Yep.
From WA, Chicago Bull.
Yep.
King of Swing.
King of Swing.
Culture King. We said it at the same time. Culture King.
Yep.
Just try and keep up. Sorry, Cav. We know we love you, mate. No. Anyway, I am really, really looking forward. But let's just take a look at some of the vision of Ride High just opening up on the weekend. Lochinvar, you'll want to be very good this week in your warm-up to the clash.
Sir Ledick 26 down the back straight, and the beast, he opened up, ride high, dashed away around the turn, got 10 in front. Sir Ledick can now offer no more resistance. He's soldiering on to try and hang on for second. In third place was Courageous Saint, but look at him go, ride high on his winning way, 9 in a row. He smashed the clock again. Look out track record, they're ticking over the clock. Ride high, smashes them.
Anyway,
He's a
we go with some sadder news.
Yep.
Sebastian K. The sire, Sebastian K, passed away only 5 days after arriving in Australia for this stud season.
Yeah.
Shattering. It was a big cue for the Australian breeding industry.
You couldn't get any worse news for our industry in the breeding side of it with horses like Sebastian K. To be here, when I first read about it, I thought, no, that's not going to happen. Then you saw the fee, I think was
5.5.
5.5, and you'd think, gee whiz.
I'd already put half of you down.
Me?
Yeah.
No doubt you had.
Booked in.
But it's just the saddest part of it. The horse won Group 1s and 2s all over the world.
Yeah.
And I watched a couple of them today in the heat of the elite lot that it won, with horses just coming at it from all over the place and held them off. And gee, he's a good horse.
Yeah, no.
Yep.
It's a very sad moment for the industry, and that's all we can say.
Yep.
Turning it up back a notch, we'll go from sad to positive.
Yep.
This dinner we got going. We're going.
Yep.
We're booked in at Chow's, are we?
No, we left it in Lisa's hands.
No, she was waiting for me to respond, wasn't she? But I'll actually wait till after Saturday night. We'll just raise the bar.
Might be a bit more, another
There'll be
7.5.
7.5 in the kicker.
Yeah. No, that's a good
Not rich
idea.
yet,
Well done, mate.
I purposely haven't responded yet. I just want to see him come back across the New South Wales border after he's taken all the money in Queensland. You know the worst problem though we got? I'm sending some up there to take him on. That's the worst problem.
I know.
That's how stupid I am.
Yeah, I saw him on the weekend. He used to have this little bum bag, mate. You know,
cab.
chuck bucks in it and, you know, maybe enough for a pie at the footy. Backpack, no? He got a backpack full of 50s.
Was Lisa ever a new car then?
No, I didn't see him drive. I just saw a cab walking around with a backpack and a few notes falling out the bag. Didn't even stop.
No, just plenty where they come
from.
He'll be winning again on the weekend.
Yeah, drawn wide, drawn 7. So there's he's got to come out pretty hard, I would have thought, and go forward.
What, they're going to bring him undone, is it? Please. Anyway,
Won't win by as much.
What about this little man? Well, talking in other news. My better lady.
Yeah, it's smaller than our producer.
Summit Bloodstock. They are on fire.
It's a fantastic story. The last time we saw it,
Jake was scunging the fence, 4 fence at Gawler, trying to keep up, he said.
yeah,
No, and Jake, I said this on an earlier show, Jake and Jamie done a fantastic job to pick this mare out. There's a bit of banter still going around today. Actually, Jamie reckons he picked it out and Jake didn't like it, but they're doing a fantastic job securing horses. I think in the last, without quoting, I think in the last 6 weeks, I think they've sort of bought another 3 or 4 for various states. They're a business, a syndication group, in a way roundabout terms that are on the rise. And this mare, My Better Lady's won 34,000 since being placed with Emma Stewart.
Yeah.
Won a 20 grand race, which we're going to take a look at the vision soon.
Yep.
They got Simon resuming to the trials. Obviously, West Star Sam in our camp, he's won 10 this season. But we're only talking about the other day. What about Franco Hampton and One Night Out? They get the step out. They're in Sydney with Luke McCarthy.
Yeah.
There's other ones. They roll one over. One at Albion Park. Moto Gatecrasher ran third in a Group 3 on the weekend. There's 2 or 3 others I can't name at the moment, but they'll step out. There's a good trotter they've just bought from Victoria that's gone to Luke.
Yep.
There's another one gone to Emma Stewart. There's horses everywhere at Summit.
Good on them, and they've done a terrific job, and good people, and Big Tone's involved as well, of course.
Yeah,
and,
he's
that's why I put it in the notes tonight, because
why don't we take Lisa to the beach?
Beach pit's next, mate.
Oh, he's going to shout us there.
So we take the Caballeros along for a little journey.
And then Tone's got to cough up.
And now we'll just keep plugging My Better Lady a bit and a couple of others that Big Tone's in.
We should get the beach pit on here.
Surely there's a free
Summit
feed coming down.
Summit Bloodstock.
Yeah. Yep, so Big Tone, we're coming at you next.
Anyway, let's take a look at the vision of My
Better Lady going up to it now on the outside, Yankee Lincoln, and then Delightful Mia. My Better Lady's kicking on though, holding Yankee Lincoln, and a big wall for the Miners, and My Better Lady goes virtually all the way. Beats Yankee Lincoln, third close, I think Delightful Mia.
Time for a brew now, and we take these two for granted a bit. early last year we were doing a drivers challenge between the two. Well, it was early this year actually.
It was earlier this year.
It just got a bit boring, but it started to heat back up a bit.
Well, and I love watching them drive, you know, because they don't do favours.
No.
You know, if one's outside the other, there's no grab and hold and run a 33/4 if they can get away with it. They put the heat in on each other. And we're talking about Danny and Wayne Hill, obviously. 12 winners in the last fortnight.
Handful of seconds.
Yeah. You know, they're rippers, and we're lucky enough to have Wayne drive for us, and Danny drives for us as well when she can.
I wonder who's shouting the beers at the car park parties.
Well, that's where they have their brews.
Yeah.
Been invited yet?
No.
No.
Wayne. We're going for Lisa and Paul Cav, Tone, then we're coming for you and Danny.
Yep.
We want to be at the car park party.
Sausage sizzle and a few beers.
Hey, we got our next 6 weeks of entertainment sorted.
We have, yeah.
Just spread it out nicely. Time now for a barbecue. Right, I like barbecue. This is one for you to do.
One for me? It's not really barbecue though, mate. We've gone again. It's a bit of a bunning sausage sizzle because we've been ramping up.
I actually rang you straight after this race on Saturday night and said it deserves to be a barbecue, not a sausage sizzle. So don't back off.
Yeah, you did. Well, you can take over if you want.
No, stand up. I know he's your mate, and I know time and time again, and later on I've read the notes, you suck back up to him later.
No, that's good. Where was I?
You know.
Yeah, so we've got this free-for-all growing and growing and growing. We've got Grey Maverick on Saturday night, deserves now his chance to be in the mix for the free-for-alls when they come along. Heather Stevens mentioned to us about Regal Scribe being in the mix. Of course it should, better have time. It'll be a great... Macca. It'll be if we did happen to get them ideal world if he stayed here for a race or two.
Negative.
Not up to you, mate.
Dawn already, Tuesday.
And but the races generally are 1800.
Yeah.
So the Sparrow Hawk we're talking about here with Louis Trotter, he's galloped himself out of contention on that first turn almost every time over 1800. 22.30, no problem at all. He gets around then, he's got the big long back straight to run down. But this 1800 metre turn has got the Sparrow Hawk a bit fried, and Louis got to sort that out. And I've said here, I'm sure that he will, but he has to because he flew home again on Saturday and got beaten, 6 metres.
Very good run.
And it was a terrific run, but he was out the back last, and if he does it against 7, 8 high quality horses, he's going to run last.
You know what I reckon?
What?
I reckon Louis should put Wayne Hill on.
Do you?
Yeah.
To get around that first corner?
No, just to sit it up nice and quiet and then just...
I would like to see it run with a sit if he's got that trouble.
Nothing against Gator, I just like the Wayne Hill and Louis relationship, that's all.
I just think if he, it's not our horse and Louis will sort it out himself.
I think what you're trying to say, Rock, and I'll jump to the cut to the chase, nursed into the first turn, sat up for one run, it wins for fun on Saturday night.
Yeah.
And I know the tactics were adopted out wider by Grey Maverick to hammer into the first turn, right? Yeah. And make Sparrowhawk gallop.
Yeah.
That was where the race was won in the first 100 metres.
Yeah.
Put the pressure on, come out as hard as you can, just sit. Just grab a hold for 100 metres, make a mid-race move when they grab a hold.
I think they've got to try it at least once. Now, Louis might say...
It wins for fun Saturday night.
It's better in front, and it probably is better in front, but it's better to be a chance than no chance as well.
Time for Leroy the Lizard.
Righto.
That was only a sausage. I was disappointed. I wanted you to unleash.
No. I might next time if he does again.
Anyway, time now for Leroy the Lizard. Leroy, he's back. He's back in a big way. 2 in a row.
I know.
Out of character last week, $3.90. If you're not following Racing, Pacing, Chasing, and on all 3 codes for your tips, Chasing was disappointing last week.
Yeah.
Man's just walked into the studio to record. But if you're not following these tips, seriously, have a good hard look at yourself.
Missing out. Yep.
What have you found this week, Rock?
Well, after all the nonsense that he goes through when he rings me, $5 he got on Grey Maverick after he'd won money in the first one. And he's a good bloke, Leroy. I didn't think he'd do it, but he went out and bought the kids a pair of second-hand sneakers to share. Hey, it's good, isn't it? Yeah. And he bought his wife a second-hand electric mower to do the lawns. He's a good fella. So he doesn't just spend the money on himself. He's looking after the things that need to happen.
He's found another one, though.
And he's found one. He thinks that he'll get a price on Saturday night. I'm not sure. I started a $1.10 last start. Now this field is a whole lot stronger than it raced against, but so he might get $1.60, $1.70 maybe, might get more. But he's gone for the Les Harding, Danny Hill combination.
Like Leroy to tip one at a short price, get himself back in form.
Yeah, so he's gone for Lindy Lincoln in race 1, and you know, to me it looks like a very, very good chance, one of maybe 3 in the race.
Yeah, it wasn't wrapped with its trial.
Yeah.
But
again, that was against good horses too. Certainly better than it beat last time.
Anyway, moving on, horses to follow.
Yep.
Right, people love this segment each week.
Well, it gets difficult. I mean, it's a tough card Saturday night, and as you know, mate, I don't bet very big unless we're a chance, or what I've been told is a chance. So, but I really do like one. I think in race 2, it's over the 22:30. Donnie Thomas trains the horse. It's called Huey Johnson, and Mark Billinger drives, and he suits that sort of horse that needs to be controlled and then either go and sit in the death or come with its late run. But I just reckon over the last 400 metres against the speedy horses that are in the race, he's the one that's going to be powering to the line. The other 3 will be wishing that they were back in their stall already. So I think, and I reckon it'll be each way. I think Huey Johnson's a really, really good bet Saturday night, and definitely each way. And in the stand later on, if the Sparrowhawk gets away even moderately, he'll win by 40.
Anyway, right.
Yes,
another
mate.
good show. I'm sorry I had to crash your segment at the start.
Yeah, that's disappointing, mate.
Next week we'll be back with rumour or humour.
I was so excited with that rumour.
Do you want it now?
No.
Okay.
No, I'll wait.
I wasn't going to let you anyway. I was going to cut the show short. Thanks to our sponsors.
Thanks for viewing.
The Gawler Harness Racing Club, the Piranha Harness Racing Club. None other than Billy from Air Diffusion Agencies. We're here tonight.
Yep.
Hope you like the colours on the show, mate. There's plenty of blue going around. And we'll be back this time next week with racing, pacing, chasing.